That's also a commentary. That's another commentary of like, hey, shut the fuck up and mind your business. Finally got a little time to listen to the Ariana album. Ariana Grande, Petals. Petal. I keep saying petals. It's singular. It's just petal. It's hard not to say petals because there's, you know, multiple petals typically on a flower. She's an individual petal, I guess, on the flower. So really excited to get into this album. I love the title of it. Like that's already something that got me really curious when I saw the title. Also, I just love Ariana Grande, the producer, the music producer. So I got an Amber Alert. I know she's like gotten fully hands on with the production this album and the last album, and I feel like you just get a much closer sense of her. You know, like I feel like the more she gets hands on, the less like mainstream her music sounds. If that makes sense. And the mainstream shit is dope too. Obviously, like she's got some of the biggest hits ever. But like you just there's a little bit more connectivity between her and fan, which sometimes can be dangerous actually. And I think that's like part of the point of the song Hate That I Made You Love Me, the parasocial of it all. But you know, as an artist, you gotta take risks. And I think she's been doing that lately. I've heard Hate That I Made You Love Me. Most of you probably already know that because it was on a custom request last month. I saw you guys talking about, because I interpreted it as a relationship when I heard the song, and I saw you guys talking about how it was about the parasocial nature of her and fans, and that makes a lot of sense. Like going back into that song, the pedal too, man. The pedal, like I think about like pollinators and that sort of give and take. Also, like the vulnerability and the beauty of a pedal in itself. Anyways, let's get into it, guys. We're here for the album. I hope everyone's ready. Strap up. I did also see today, because this is relevant, I guess, with Ariana. I saw today something about her stepping back from the spotlight, anything that has to do with being seen publicly. I think once her tour is over is what I saw. So I'm keeping that in mind when it comes to this album, because again, the Hate That I Made You Love Me, the parasocial of it all, I think it's just relevant in the context of what I had read today about that. I'm gonna get into it. Kiss Me, track 1 on pedal. I'm excited. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, this is big intro vibes. It's big intro vibes.
Society, desperate for remedy. Empathy fixes reality. You know I don't believe I. Give me something to love. Give me some overwhelming.
Oh shit.
Take the ride. Kiss me like you know this is goodbye.
I'm so excited because I thought this was gonna be like just straight up opener vibes. That's the vibe I got in the beginning, which is still sick. It's still cool, but this is a whole banger. It's got that, but I feel like it's that feeling of like wanting to get the fuck out of here. I want to take the person that means the most to me and get the fuck up on out of here. And I feel like that's really relatable.
Oh, I don't believe this. I don't believe. Kiss me like you know this is goodbye. We could try to make it our way out.
Ooh. Ariana's such a lover. I feel like she's such a feeler. I feel like she feels things pretty greatly. This has like this like romanticizing sort of like the idea of escaping. The song is really good too, man. The production, which is what I was most excited for, honestly. Hate That I Made You Love Me. I've already made a video for it. I've listened to it a bunch. I want to go straight to pedal because there's a video for this. This is brand new. Hollywood Star. The flowers growing out the Hollywood Star.
Thank you.
Is this going to be a commentary on fame? The Hollywood Star and the flower growing out, and then the pedal, and then what I'm getting already with the album? Let's see. Hey, okay, Fame Inc.
Hello. I'm Pepper. I'm here for the audition today.
You and everyone else, honey. Take an application, pick a number.
I just got crazy La La Land vibes.
Thank you.
Trying to feel something real to cry. again. They say that artists need tears to write again. 'Cause all of my favorite stories end in some kind of catastrophe. But I don't need someone to save me, 'cause this music and I will never die. It's such a fuck situation.
Oh.
Petal in the pavement. Just as long as she keeps getting it right. Heartbreak won't break here in paradise.
Oh,
Such a convenient revelation. This record in rotation. Long as she gets the elevation each night. Heartbreak won't break, this is paradise. I hear them all say, ooh. We used to blame, is it the people or myself? Yeah, but this time feels so very different. This is not a grand photo. A couple million for my heart, like I've been.
Oh shit. Okay, hold up. Can I pull the lyrics up while the video plays or no? No, it's gonna bump the whole video out. As a song, this is taking me back to like some Ari from a couple albums ago, where it's giving me like the real big pop, you know, sort of R&B adjacent sound that she's mastered energy. This like you have to manufacture tragedy in your own life as like an artist to get taken seriously, or to, you know, to sell, or to have any sort of relevance, right? Because I feel like that feeds into the parasocial of it all, and that feeds into what people want to hear, like as an executive, to what they're trying to sell, what they're trying to get. And if you like, that's not exactly where you are, but like trying to manufacture it can lead you to like a real bad place in life, a real dangerous spot it can put you in if everything's fine, but you kind of feel like you kind of got to put yourself in that place. I'm getting a little bit of that, and I've always found that conversation really interesting and obviously like also very harmful. I'm gonna pull the lyrics up in a different thing here. This really is classic Ari, man. It's classic Ari, but like the songwriting is so relevant to the now.
I hear them all say, they say, tell me who's to blame, is it the people or myself? Yeah, but this time feels so very different. This is not a grand photo. A couple million for my thoughts, like I've been. But I am not a victim, bitch. I'm toxic, drowning in my blessing. Despite
Oh,
it's time for you. Tired of dancing in these pictures of a life that isn't mine. Trying different points and precise. If this is my curse, I'll let it ride. Like all of my favorite stories end in some kind of catastrophe. But I don't need someone to save me. 'Cause this music
What the fuck?
and I will never die. It's such a fuck situation. Petal in the pavement. Just as long as she keeps getting it right.
Oh, the
Won't break here in paradise.
slowing it down like that.
Convenient revelation. This record in rotation. Long as she gets the elevation each night. Heartbreak won't break, this is paradise.
Okay. Well, want to thank you for coming in again, Penelope. It's not Penelope. What is it?
Damn.
Pepper. Unfortunately, this one fell a little flat. You know, there's something about you. You give off this feeling that is completely...
It's unmarketable,
What's the word?
unattractive.
What's the word I'm thinking of? Thank you. Inauthentic.
The way you used to be, I miss that.
Oh
You know,
no.
It's like, what do you got? Is you got some
Yo, that's gotta be such a fucking trigger. I didn't like how that made me feel. The way you used to be, I miss that. These motherfuckers are just like the fan base, like just a representation. I know she's at Fame Inc., but that's the whole point, right? Fame Inc. comes with your fan base is really the one that's, you know, platforming and putting you on and all that. I miss the way you used to be is crazy. you're not allowed to grow, right? You're not allowed to like, with growing, like you're not allowed to like stumble along the way, whatever that might look like for you. It's different for everybody, right? Different situations that they're in life. Inauthentic is nuts too. Like just passing these judgments based on what somebody is seeing on the outside, but having like no actual clue like what's going on with your life. Like your presentation might actually be fully authentic, right? But they're creating an entire narrative of their own that's something else. That made me so uncomfortable. He's saying like I've heard that's been a thing too. Like I've heard that before in music, the whole like I miss the old, like whatever. But in the context of like this song with like the what they say, fame won't bite or something. Let me go back to, I have the lyrics here. I'm trying to look at the video though, not the lyrics. I'm not a victim, bitch. I'm practically drowning in my blessings. Like shout out to that. Shout out to the self-awareness of that as well, and how that plays again into like having to manufacture some sort of like something inauthentic to create pieces of content and music and media for a fan base that's just begging for mess. Fucking begging for mess. Right? And that plays into like the I hate that I made you love me. She's doing this on this album. I don't know if conceptual is the right word, but there's a thread throughout these first 3 tracks and the story being told. And I live for that shit. And also, I live for a song. This is the best song so far on the album. I mean, I love that opener a lot. I really do. But this is just like kind of like one of those unquestioned like big smash hits. But when you factor into what she's talking about, like you kind of just get like a feast here. Also, I see like I see the dressing up that she's doing and how that plays into like what's still not going to be good enough, right? It doesn't matter like what I look like. It's still not going to be good enough. Beautiful is beautiful, man. There's still going to be so many people tearing that down as well. So like it's never going to be good enough. All right, let's get back into the song, man. Oh shit. Okay, and we got like the dialogue going on here too.
What's the word?
Unattractive.
What's the word I'm thinking of? Thank you. Inauthentic.
Crazy.
The way you used to be, I miss that. You know, it's like, what do you got? Is you got some personality disorder going on? Is that the thing?
We miss the old you. Maybe you could go out and find her and come back and give it another shot, huh?
Well, you should try singing tenor.
The old Ariana Grande is like 20 years old. Yeah, like, what the fuck does that even mean? The old anybody is not the version of themselves they would be present. Like that's fuck off. It's also really creepy hearing it from like these like men in suits in their 60s and 70s. Like that just does not make it any better. Even though I know it's a fan base, it's still just really sad.
Maybe you could go out and find her and come back and give it another shot, huh?
Well, you should try singing tenor. 10 or 15 miles from here.
That's kind of funny. I know she wrote that.
Thank you.
I know she wrote that because she's funny as fuck. That's funny. I know she wrote all this, obviously, but like that line. Kill him! Kill them! Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Sometimes you just want to snap on a bitch. And that's not your actual fan. That's the thing. This is not her fan base she's snapping on, because that's not fans. The validation, everyone feels the validation.
You, bitch.
You just you just did for all of us what we've been wanting to do so fucking bad, but they've been trying to keep us in our place. You bloom wherever you are planted. That's fire. This music video is phenomenal. I love the color too. The red.
This town deserves a star like you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Also, this is fame. This is fame. Oh my god, I've got goosebumps. This was phenomenal. What a message. What a message, man. What a message. What a fucking message, man. What would the criticism for this? There's always going to be criticism. The bigger you are, the more of it comes. And then there's more at play with her. And I know it goes deeper with her and the fan base. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was incredible. And she touched on everything. It's all in there. It's all in there. Like lyrically, this is perfect. This is fantastic lyrically. The way she touches on how people are the craving for something that tears an artist apart, yearning for you to like live a version of your life that they would prefer you live and that they want to see. Is your best interest at heart? No, absolutely not. It's like the messiest version that produces the messiest music in like a hypothetical world in their own brain. Because as if they could ever fucking make the music that you make anyway. So like I don't even know what they're trying to get at. This was so good. I think this like is actually like my favorite piece of thing that she's ever done, I think. Because this I think especially when she comes out and all the girls are there like, that was so validating, thank you, and they're all applauding and they feel so represented in her action there, which is she fucking tore the chainsaw to the motherfuckers and tearing them up to pieces. Like that's the inner version of you that like really does. I'm not saying like you're really gonna go out and plan to commit a fucking homicide on these people, but like it fills you with a rage, and that's a real fucking validated rage. So shout out to her for creating a piece of art that is this video, and showing like, you know, the feelings y'all putting inside of like these people. You know, let women live, man. Let women be woman. And like the way I caught some enhancements in there with what she was wearing, and you know, and visually, and I think there were different versions of that too on either end of the spectrum. And the point is that it wasn't good enough either way. We gotta move on because I could spend so much fucking time going back into this video, rewatching, picking apart like how excellent it was. More shit like this. All right. Anyways, we gotta keep going. Oh fuck, that was so good. That video made my whole night. I didn't expect anything like that. Nothing like that. No fucking way. Come on. Let's listen to the next track. Stay. Next track.
You got me sewing like, oh yeah, need you all the time. Make it mine. Way too good to be true. Do what I do. I just wanna stay this time. Maybe you could send me free. That's not me. We can make it something sweet. There's no need to overthink. Anywhere but by your side.
Bring it back. Yeah,
I just wanna stay this time. But can't keep
you can always count on her to hit the notes, man.
this time.
Oh. There's so much. Woo!
But can't keep me safe. This time. Stay.
Oh man, that was brandy as fuck. That was brandy as fuck. I love this. There's like a simplicity to the production in this that I really like because it allows her voice to shine on it, and I feel like it's very revisitable in that way. Like I don't think too much is happening at any point, and when you get a song like that, you just get to appreciate the R&B-ana of it. And I love like a simple R&B-ana track. From a writing standpoint, I think this is really interesting because I get like the she's in different relationships, but like she hasn't felt entirely safe in all these relationships. Even if she does want to stick around, there's something that keeps her from sticking around because she doesn't feel entirely safe. Yeah, can you keep me safe this time? I want to stay this time, but can you keep me safe this time? I don't know if that continues the fame conversation and the level of exposure in the relationship and the way that can obviously affect the relationship for the worst. Because when that happens, you count on each other so much, like as partners, you count on each other. I mean, y'all look at like the Odyssey and Spider-Man is happening right now. So I think it's okay to point out Tom Holland and Zendaya, right? Like that's as famous and public as it gets. even if one of them wasn't famous. It's so clear that there's like boundaries and conversation, like the communication is so clearly off the charts that you know that they are keeping each other so safe in that relationship. And that stuff really matters. And I feel like there's a little bit of that going on in here, as well as some other stuff that I'm sure I missed, but like I was really locked in. So I feel like the R&Biana that I was feeling in this too. All right, let's keep it going, man. 4 tracks in, there's like a nostalgia to this album a little bit. There's still like the Ariana, the producer that you got from the last album, but there's also a little bit of nostalgia in this as far as like Ariana's sound. It's almost like a melding of her sounds across eras. Oh well, this is the beginning of the end. I just don't know what to say. My dead ends are gathered around, dressed as friends, just so I don't get hurt again.
Just anything to love it in your kindness. Maybe don't have to try to be responsible for things. Oh, well, replace dysfunction, obsession, friends I used to need, but now the bad guys can't stop growing so away from you.
Yeah, man, move on. Yeah, you gotta move on. Ooh, her layering is so elite. Oh yeah, man, this is healing right here. Oh hell yeah! Wait, I really like this. Yeah, I love the unapologetic nature of this song. It almost feels like someone who's been too apologetic previously. It's the vibe I get from this. The killer line in here that keeps coming back around, I think it's the chorus here where it's like, good things can replace dysfunction, obsession, friends I used to need. Now the bad guys all go to hell. I think she, like, there's a sense of like you used to allow too much of the bullshit to go on around you, or to go on in situations you're in, and it's like allowing yourself to move beyond that. It's allowing yourself like to make boundaries. I get a lot of that from this. This one gets a pin you, man. I love the production. This is what I'm talking about. This is Ariana Grande's fingerprints are all in the production of this, and I feel like as the song goes and goes and goes, the production just gets stronger. I love that ending. I love how like she just like lets you have like 20 plus seconds there of getting to really soak that beat in. When I go back and watch the music video, read what they wrote on the note on the not good enough papers they give her. Okay, yeah, definitely missed that. I'll go back. And then comments on her body since Wicked. Yeah, man. I'm not even literally, I'm just nope. I feel like the best thing that I can do, especially as a guy specifically, the best thing I can do is literally fucking no. And if I hear another guy say that, no, yeah. Okay, so I'll take it. I'll take it new meaning. Go ahead, Ariana. Express yourself, girl. Yo, she's in her bag. And I love that this album is now progressing into that. It's progressing into that. It's opening itself up in that way, because it's already opened itself up in the most vulnerable way it could, and that's like expressing what really, like, how things really make you feel and speaking up for yourself. And we've gotten that, and now we're gonna mess with this, man. She hasn't missed yet. Big Feelings and Stay remind me of each other in this way where it takes me back a little bit. A Petal also does that, but in a different way. But it's existing in the now. And what I like about that too is that it's sexual, right? It's talking about her effect on men, or this particular man in the song. All those things, right? Her power, right? All things she should completely like feel in her core, like, you know, as a beautiful woman. But I also love that there's worse things that I could do, because that's also a commentary. That's another commentary of like, hey, shut the fuck up and mind your business, right? Because I feel like it's like if it's a commentary to like receiving judgment. It feels like anyway about say her dating life, where it's like, man, I could be out here doing way worse things, but people are gonna take whatever they can get and run with that and talk about that because it's just always something, man, to pick my life apart. Because it's true, man. There's worse things that she could be out here doing. There's worse. Oh man, that's so real. Okay, Freak. Let's keep it going. Freak, you gonna keep the talk talking?
Someday all the seas will open, all of the life will bloom all around unfrozen. How will it feel? How will it feel? I won't give you your fantasy this time. Can you do it now? Wake me when all this shit is over.
Oh, this is different. This looks like an alternative vibe to it.
It'll be really fast, like how will it feel? How will it last without you late? I can't leave beside this so peculiar.
That one's interesting. I think I need a little more time with that one. It's a different feel. It actually is a little bit more Eternal Sunshine, I feel like, than anything else. Had a little bit of an alt feel to it. I think there's boundaries going on. I think that continues to happen. And that's been like a little bit of a thread in certain parts of certain songs, not everywhere. But yeah, as far as like the song itself, I think I'll have to come back to it. I think the two songs kind of like transition, so I'm gonna do that. I won't give you your fantasy this time. Is really interesting. All the life that she's been denied of will bloom around, unfrozen. It's almost like she hasn't allowed herself to live, in whatever context that is.
Blind half the time, I run through all your warning signs. I wonder why answer each time you call me when your number slide. And does it even make a sound? The pain is music. Do you hear me everywhere? When we like in the tapes, and yet your favorite muse just simply disappears. One day I got you all over me. You love me like ecstasy. You made me see colors I haven't seen for a while. But Friday it suddenly goes to me. My wisdom is like the sea. My voice plays in a taxi passing by. You don't deserve me. You know you don't. You never have. But I want you to feel me. I wish someone could hear me.
Oh shit. Okay. Whoa. I don't like how that makes me feel. I don't like how that makes me feel at all. Man, this is toxic, man. So actually this interlude makes me like the last song more. Because it literally is just an extension of Freak. You could have just left Freak as a 4-minute and 40-second track, more or less. Just had that be like a longer outro to it. Like, it makes me enjoy the song more as an extended piece of music a little bit. But getting into it's a little toxic, and then it's hard not to think of like, not to take it back to like fandom when she talks about like, my wisdom has fled the scene. My voice plays in a taxi passing by. You don't deserve me. Because yeah, of course you would hear her voice on the radio, right? I feel there's like a taken for granted here. It's like her not like learning lessons that she sees happening right in front of her own fucking face. She says, "I run through all your warning signs, like they're there. I'm just running right through them. But I'm blind to it for whatever that reason is, but there's a lot of like taking ownership in this album and like a new step forward into a new a chapter of life very clearly. This wear me like your new tattoos, but also yet your favorite muse. That's interesting because she is a muse to so many people. She's a muse to so many people. But also I'm sure there's, I mean, you could take that pretty literally as far as I'm sure people have like quite literally gotten tattoos to, you know, that to represent their fandom as far as she goes. This is really interesting. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Like I do. Oh man, we're almost done. We're almost done, guys. Track 9. I like she's tapping in to like very much her original influences. Like she's tapping into those original influences. I actually feel like this song taps into her original influences as much as almost any song on the album. This one's not as like interesting to me as the rest of the songs are, but like it's still a vibe, man. It's still like the beat is cool. She's singing. Obviously, that's the most obvious statement anyone could ever make in the whole entire history of time. But yeah, this was just all right for me. But like, I think that the people that love like "Thank You Next" are gonna mess with this song really heavy. That's what I think, because it kind of brings you back a little bit. So I feel like some of you know, that era, and the albums before and in front of it as well. All right, Never Get Over Me, track 10. Like back-to-back tracks of like some of the more classic Ariana that you'll get. I once again feel like I just got placed into like a time traveling machine. But like that version of music is timeless because you're just going to be served just very flawless production and one of the best voices in pop music. There's nothing about those songs that's like not enjoyable, right? But they do fall into a category of like, okay, I feel like I've been here before. Track 11 is what we're on to next. Bad Thing, Bunny Hop. Again, not to be confused with Bad Bunny, right? What? Okay, this is already very different. Okay. I like how different this is. That person that's been there like all along. It's like, oh damn, man, like we got no, you know, like should we be getting into this? But also like how do we not give this a shot? Because you have been there all this time. And I'm, you know, maybe we're just realizing in this moment after all this time that like this is something we should try out. And that's a real scenario. That's a real scenario. I understand that scenario. And you just, you know, you question it too. Like, but you question it while you're doing it. You question it while you're already actively like engaging in it. I was just gonna say to her voice on this one, man, is she's she's in a range that's very hard to like maintain throughout a song. But she's Ariana Grande though, so like it's the one thing you can count on. Oh, I've heard this before. I like how different that is. I really like how different that is, and then I just also really like how like the acknowledgement in the song of a real situation, a situation that maybe because I relate to it so much. I've been in that situation. I've been in that situation where like that person's like always been there, but then you kind of see them in a different way, and then you start messing around with each, like you get real feelings, and then it's like, and it's mutual, and you're like, it's great, man. Like it's on fire. But there is like a conversation to be had, you know, of like, should we be doing this, you know? And I feel like that comes along with like someone you've known for a while, because you don't want to ruin what was there before, right? Or other factors. Maybe they were like involved with. I'm not speaking about Ariana's situation. I'm not. I'm just saying when you know someone for a long time, you also tend to know the people that they've been with. So now like that's a factor, you know? So that could create different conversations. Let me not blow my spot too much. All right, Nowhere Nobody, track 12. Oh, she sampled herself in this album. Love the dialogue in a closing track, starting off right away like hard to believe in a perfect ending. You know, I appreciate that. The songwriter and Ari right there.
Look on the bright side. I don't care about tomorrow. I love you right now. So deep breaths, honey. Nobody else, honey. We've at least till morning. Nobody else that I'd rather be. In my head and trying to swallow me. But I don't buy it. Yeah, I'm alright, yeah. Since I was 5.
I really like this.
We've done alright, yeah.
I really like this, man.
Tell me why I keep on climbing just to reach the ground.
Oh.
Taking you deep breaths, honey. We've had it. Nobody else that I'd rather be.
What a self-love song, man.
Nobody else that I'd rather be with.
I love this. I love this. I love this as a closer. I feel like in so many different places throughout the album, she is addressed like conforming. I mean, that's kind of like the whole fucking Petals video, or like attempting to conform within what fans want, right? Relationships, whatever it might be. No more running, man. And I feel like the running is trying to reach something that is like a sense of approval from everything outside of yourself. And when you have so many people that are constantly looking at you and constantly like picking you apart and constantly judging and constantly just like having an expectation of you, I feel like you can fall into like the hole of conformity, and you can fall into trying to please others, and you can fall into like not serving your own best interests or yourself, or like your own stunts your own growth in that way as well. And this song just feels like it's like, no, I'm just gonna like spend time with me. And now I'm thinking of like the statement I read before I listened to this album today, where she's talking about stepping away from the spotlight. This song could be the fucking soundtrack to that statement. I'm so happy for her. I just think that mental health is the most important thing. I love this album, man. There's only 2 tracks. They're Like I Do and Never Get Over Me, where like I'm not feeling interest in this era of Ariana. And I still like those tracks. Like I Do is a banger. Like I like that Thank You Next vibe of it. And then Never Get Over Me is just R&B Anna. But I still enjoy those tracks very much so. There's just like a lot more interesting stuff going on in this album. Everything else to me is just kind of excellent. Freak, I wasn't sure about, but I think after listening to the interlude, I'm gonna eat that song up and down. I love Bad Thing. I love Bad Thing, man. I love where that song goes. I'm obsessed with the closer. Hate That I Made You Love Me. I still get transported to like the Eternal Sunshine era a little bit, but I think within the context of this album, that's gonna change a little bit probably as I listen to this like front to back. I loved this. That music video is beyond iconic and one of the best music, probably the best music videos I've seen of the year so far. Guys, this was a really dope experience. Let's do this more often. Love you guys a lot, and I'll see you real soon.